Hi guys! I hope you're having a fabulous day. Thank you for joining me. Today's video is do-it-yourself dog games for the holidays. I'm going to be sharing 6 holiday-themed dog games for you and your pooch. Really for your pooch to eat. So the first game, you're just going to need plastic Christmas ornaments, and I got these all from the craft store, but Walmart definitely has these. I know that, and they're about 25 cents usually, but I have all different shapes, as you can tell, and sizes, and you're really going to want to pay attention with this how big the top is. So with this one, she gets a lot of kibble out a lot faster. These are slower, so I don't like to put a lot of kibble in these just because the whole purpose is for them to have fun but to eat slower. You definitely don't want your dog eating too fast. That causes health issues. So I have my kibble here and I'm dropping it. But I just like to put a few pieces in each. And then I have this piece of ribbon, and Abby is a very smart puppy, so if your dog isn't as smart or has not been doing games as long, I just wouldn't put the ribbon in, but for her, it makes it more challenging. And that is the thing, I usually have a hard time challenging Abby, so just like that, super easy. Okay, so the next game, you're gonna just need plastic Christmas balls. Plastic is so important here. I cannot stress it enough. If you're gonna give your dog anything to play with, it can't be breakable. So these are not breakable at all. But I'm going to take those, and I have a muffin tin here on my lap. Hopefully they don't just all start rolling. Alright, so we're just going to take the muffin tin, which apparently already had a little treat in it. Abby prefers the smaller muffin tin. I don't know why. She's not into the bigger one. She won't use it. She'll use it, but like she doesn't enjoy it. It'll be like the last thing she'll touch. So, and you just put a couple. I just put, honestly, 2 pieces of kibble in each. She doesn't need much. You have to, though, go with what your dog, like, you know your dog best. If you need to put extra kibble in because that's how your pooch is going to do it, go for it. I know with Abby that I don't need to. And then another fun thing that I like to do, like this muffin tin, is super easy game. But you can also take these ornaments and toss them in. So to make it a little bit more challenging and to keep them busy for a little bit longer, especially if you have a young dog who's getting in a little bit of mischief, this can keep them busy for a while. So, alrighty. So, the next one I just named Christmas card. I have this old envelope, which Chewy sent us. Thank you, Chewy, for the Christmas card. We loved it. And I'm just going to take this envelope and put a couple pieces of kibble in there. That is a game. Super easy. Super easy, super fast, super fun for your puppy. Alright, some of these other ones, though, are a little bit more in depth. So don't get your hopes up if you're hoping for all easy ones. They're not all that easy, unfortunately. So, some of these, I'm hoping, like, they're really new, so I haven't seen Abby play them very many times, so we'll see. So for this one, I have an egg carton, and I am going to just fill half of the rows with kibble. So not every, like, spot where there would be an egg, every other spot has a piece of kibble, if that makes sense. And I'm going to take a Christmas stocking, which is one that we don't actually need, so if something happens to it, it is not a big deal. And I'm just going to put the egg carton in there, and I'm going to add just a couple pieces of kibble, because if I don't, she'll be sniffing for them. and get upset. So this is just Christmas stocking game. Super easy again. And that will keep Abby busy for, I don't know, 3 minutes or so. So that's pretty good. She plays games super fast. So this one is a Garland Snuffle game, and I like this one. This is a lot of fun. So this is an old medication box, Cromolyn, which I get so many Cromolyn boxes now. I mean, you have to have something to do with them, so we repurpose them all. So I'm just throwing kibble in the bottom of the box, and I have all this Garland. This is just a whole string of Garland. I don't think there's any other name for it. And I'm just going to simply place that in the box and then place kibble kind of inside. So this is like if you've seen a snuffle mat, or snuffle mats, and then they have the ones that are just the snuffle part, and then other ones have like game portions. This is just developed like that. Sometimes I'll shut the box so she has to figure out how to open it. This doesn't keep her busy super long, but it is super fun and gets out some of that sniffing that they can't really do as much of in the snow, because we already have lots of snow. So, and then this is like the same concept, a snuffle game, but it is with a Santa hat. So for this one, I'm just going to put kibble in it. I'm going to take some inserts that I have for some of our other games. And these are just cut up pieces of fabric. They're nothing fancy. And I'm just going to drop one or two pieces in each. And I roll them and put them in the hat. And then I'm going to just put some extra Garland on top. And I forgot to grab the extra Garland, so we're going to just repurpose this Garland for now. And then I'm just going to stick some more kibble inside the Garland so that she can sniff it out. And you can like combine a lot of these games to make like other games, and so there's like a lot of different ways to do all these games, which is fabulous. So for the next one, this one I would say is probably my most complicated game. And you can tell like none of them are really that complicated. So I'm just adding some kibble. Again, another lovely Cromolyn box. So I know it's a very strange shaped box. You can use any box. You don't need that shape or size or anything. So like I said, this is the most difficult one. This is a Christmas gift. And I'm just cutting wrapping paper. Again, you're going to have to see like what is your dog capable of? What is your dog going to find fun? You don't want to completely frustrate your dog either. You want it to be fun, is the bottom line in my opinion. So, I cut it just as if you're wrapping it, because that's what you're going to do. We're going to just wrap it. Hence why it's called a gift. Okay, so, and you don't have to like wrap it like you're wrapping a real gift. Like, go easy on the tape. Again, we don't want to frustrate the poor puppy. We just want to let them have fun and let them use their brains, because mental stimulation is so important. I feel like every time I do one of these videos, I say that, but it's so true. And you know, this one didn't quite measure it perfectly, but that's okay. Not even going to worry about that, because it doesn't really matter that you can see the end, because they're just going to tear it open. So I'm going to put some clips in at the end of this of Abby playing some of these games. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. These types of videos seem to be pretty popular. And I just thought it would be super fun to do like holiday themed ones. I'm always looking for new games. Like I said, it's really hard to challenge Abby So I'm always looking for new games, and I was even looking like the past few years for holiday themed games, and I couldn't find any. So that's when I realized I needed to create some, because it's a lot of fun, in my opinion, to do like holiday themed stuff with your pooch. I mean, especially if you don't have kids. I mean, they are essentially a part of your family. They are your kid, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of fun, and it is great mental stimulation for them. It's good for their health, and keeps them out of trouble and less boredom. All right, guys, I'll see you in a little bit.